The glow up starting early.
Yep. Good to be back.
We got some things going on this week that's pretty dope.
Be the best scumbag I can be.
Blue Tigers Fitted, Blue Tigers Fitted Network, Internets, BtfCreed in the building, regular ass Tom, scumbag Sharon.
What up, though?
What up?
What up, though? Chilling.
Boosting around.
Boosting around, inertia all through the neighborhood. You heard? It's been a great week. It's been an awesome week.
It has, actually.
It could have been better for me and the board, but yeah.
Yeah, you only live
First
once.
world problems.
You know,
Yeah, first world problems.
Shit, 1% problems.
Yeah.
Not even.
Right.
Damn. Yeah.
That
not-
does
not
sound more
1%.
like it.
But even still, man, you get a new toy. Excited for this toy. I've been doing all the research for months on the toy and bought a couple of, safety accessories. We talked about it last week. Get the helmet, got the little skate tool, already had the backpack, got the charger, good to go. Get that bad boy. I was going to do an unboxing video, like I think I said to the internet, but I'm like, nah, after reconsidering it, I'm like, I'm not doing an unboxing video. There's thousands of unboxing videos. Didn't want it to be another one on our channel, so I was just going to give a a week or a month update once I had it, what it was all about. And I figured that would do more justice than watching me fucking open a box.
Yeah, that way you can accurately review it.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
been having dumb fun on that thing. Day 3, again, didn't fall. Haven't fallen off it at all, which is awesome. And again, the thing goes 22, 25 miles an hour. You can go up to that. And I've already maxed that.
It's like a
You
light.
know what we're
light.
talking about?
The
booster
board.
It's a
right?
powered
It's a motorized skateboard.
There
Okay.
it is. Okay.
Motorized skateboard. Skateboard
Buzz
with a
dumb
motor.
people because I didn't know what the fuck it was when you first said it. I was like,
Sharon
What?
didn't either. Sharon was
No,
like
I
a
didn't.
booster
I was
board.
like, what the fuck? What are you? What?
Yeah.
That sounds like some things little rich white kids have. I don't,
Yeah. Well,
definitely
Even
not
when you
something
said that, I instantly thought Back to the Future.
yeah, like hoverboard type
Yeah,
thing.
I instantly
Yeah.
thought that. Like, this motherfucker, what is this, the new hoverboard shit
Right.
or some shit?
Mhm.
Like, you just,
And it's
this
nothing-
is just a skateboard? What the fuck?
It's nothing like a hoverboard. Just think of like a longboard. So for those people that skate, there's a skateboard, which is super mini, which is the one I threw on the pin out there.
Yeah.
And then there's the longboard, which, they have longboards now that you manually, get busy on.
Mhm.
It's a longboard with a motor that can take you 25 miles an hour.
There it is.
Man.
And I mean, when I've been making, so day 3 with the damn thing, like I was saying, haven't fallen on it, but this board is so damn strong. I swear you would think I'm getting paid right now as an advertisement for these guys, but I'm not. You pay this amount of money, day 3 you get on it, and stupid, dumb stuff while waiting at a light, board slips back into a crack, I fall back, and this is controlled by a remote. So for some reason, I just felt the need to like fall and then like throttle the remote forward. And this like 18-wheeler is literally turning the corner, and I'm watching my board like about to go to doom. Like it's like a movie, literally like a movie. When I did it, I was like, oh my god! And like where I could have just maybe held it back and whipped the board back, but just I guess by
Muscle
force, by
reflex.
muscle memory, I'm just like chucking it forward.
Yeah.
It catches the back end of the semi. Like literally, I hear like 3 snaps, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm thinking it's over because I see like the black plastic housing that covers the motor like flying everywhere, like wee wee. And I thought the board snapped. I'm like, this couldn't have survived because this is an 18-wheeler, and I know it snapped this thing. I go pick up the board. Luckily enough, the bamboo was super strong. Crazy nicks on this thing and scratches like I've been a pro at this for a while, so it kind of makes the board look a little badass in a way.
Right.
I was like, it was so pretty and new at first, and then I was like, this shit's kind of dope actually with it all scuffed up, huh? Go to sit down, hit the motor, wheels are good to go. I continue my ride, and it's motorized, so I hit the company up. The bottom motor is exposed right now, so I got to be careful like things like water and puddles, but other than that, man, I can send it back into Cali and have it back hopefully in a week or two.
I was looking at it. It's designed for California. They got to be
Right.
a little more rugged for Michigan.
Well,
you got elements up here that
the
they don't got
wheels
in
are
Cali.
balanced. They're like these 18-inch or 18 millimeter wheels. Like they're thick wheel. They're a bigger wheel.
Yeah.
So the board is balanced. It's just a matter of like balancing yourself on it. So fun time.
I've seen YouTubes of this, the videos of this thing, and I don't know, man.
I haven't watched any. I didn't
Yeah.
because I knew I was gonna ride it, so I
Yeah.
didn't want to see that because I didn't want
Right.
to feel like a bitch. Because I've never ridden a skateboard before, but
Ever.
I've done it a few times now. And now it's it's
Yeah.
fun. I got my big ass on there. It's fun as hell.
Oh, no, I definitely tried. It's just one of them things you gotta be mindful of. Like, yo, I'm 30 plus now. One
Right.
false move, and I could just ruin my whole damn year. Like, my year.
But
Be
see-
out for a year.
But see, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Once you know, like I was right there, told Tom, like, yo, man, this is how you throttle the thing, this is how you brake. And that's the cool thing about this board. You know, there's a lot of motorized skateboards out there for $200, $400, $800, but a lot of them don't have brakes.
Yeah, no.
This one has brakes on it.
We're gonna need brakes.
Yeah, you're gonna need brakes.
Yeah,
Doing 25
definitely.
miles an hour, and I'm coming to a cross section, a crossroads.
Yeah.
Definitely
I'm gonna
those
need to
brakes.
brake, okay? Because that thing goes. Tom took it up to 15 miles an hour
Nice.
on the back street,
Mhm.
which is insane.
Yeah,
and
pretty cool.
for him to never ride a skateboard,
Yeah,
That
yeah.
goes
Never,
in
not
life.
ever, not
That's
when
a
I
hell
was
of a
little,
leap,
not
man.
nothing. I never.
yeah, he's
There
like,
was never an
Nah,
attraction to it.
There were no skateboards in the hood. It's cool. not
Daredevil.
Yeah, it wasn't.
but it's been straight, man. And that less little commute, bro. Like haven't had to do the gas thing, so I had to like make a Ace Hardware run and a fucking
Are you
CVS
picking up
run.
groceries and shopping on this
Oh,
thing?
bro,
Man,
it
you
was a
crazy.
wrap. I'm like, you know what? I could drive and hit these places real quick. But I'm gonna boost. So I literally went down. I was messing around downtown and hit the hardware store up. Got the hardware shit up. Boom, boom, boom. You leave the hardware store. Go to CVS. I'm at CVS. Like, haha. Then I'm looking like, all right, I can make it back to the crib, but since I'm already down here, I don't know, Starbucks would be nice. So I'm like, you know what? I can go to Starbucks, charge my board up, and then, watch the rest of Atlanta. And that's exactly what I did. So I literally sat there, got my little venti mocha latte, whatever the fuck that shit is, and then sat there, queued up Atlanta, let the board charge. And I mean, literally, people are in Starbucks like, he's got one of those boards. That's the boosted board. Hey, it's 20% off right now. I thought about getting one. Like, as I have my headphones on, I still hear these people talking about the board. So,
That's hilarious.
waited
Nah,
30
nah,
minutes,
nah.
board fully charged, and hop my happy ass back on to the crib with
Now in my mind, all I could picture is like Teak just, some light skinned blur shit, and the music from Ferris Bueller is playing. And yeah.
Hi.
Like, where is this nigga going? Like,
That shit be like, wah, 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 wah.
that's all I could picture.
Yeah,
Like-
it was it's fun, man. So it was something that, like I said, me personally as a teenager, kid growing up, I used to skateboard. Nothing like dropping in the fucking pits and doing ollies and shit like that. Nothing crazy like
Yeah, I
that.
was about
But
to say,
I used to ride around the neighborhood.
we got
man.
skate parks around here now, unbeknownst to me.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
are you going to take it to one of these things?
Negative. Those motorized skateboards, especially a motorized longboard, is not
not for that.
for a skate park.
That's how you
Yeah,
gonna fuck
not
it up
for
for
that.
real.
Yeah, you're not gonna do the Tony Hawk
Hell
shit
no.
with that. Like
Nah.
I've seen people try. Like there's idiots online. that do,
Yeah.
It's just not made. It's made for quick commute. It's made for street. It's made for in and out. It ain't made to like actually like. I was telling you guys before. Actual
Ain't for
skateboarders
tricks and
hate
shit.
this. Like actual
Okay.
skateboarders hate this thing. They're like, those are for sissies.
It's kind of lazy.
Okay.
If you're a
Shit.
skateboard, if you're in a skateboard life, if you're in that lifestyle, I would hate it too. I get it.
Shit.
Nah, I'm good.
But as a lazy man,
That's the most I'm gonna do.
As a lazy man, this is exactly what I need if I'm skateboarding.
But other than that, that's been my week, man. Scumbag Sherm, how's
I ain't been booster boarding shit.
Yeah.
I got nothing exciting as that going on.
Nobody's been surfboarding on you and nothing like that.
No, I've been napping a lot though. That
Been napping
counts.
a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a lazy board.
Yeah, that's all I got this week, baby. Yeah, no, man, it's just a lot of hard work this week. It's buckle down season for me. I got,
That's how you know you get
moves
old.
to make.
Motherfucker tell you they've been napping a lot.
Mhm.
it ain't even like you trying though. You just next thing you know, you're sitting on the couch, and it's like 3 hours later, like damn,
What the fuck
fuck,
happened?
yeah.
What the fuck am I at?
Y'all niggas let me nap. Ain't nobody in the house though. Like fuck y'all niggas let me nap all day. Like I don't know. So I'm not a big fan of like super napping, bro. Give me one
Yeah,
every
power
now and
naps.
then, but now I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, just nigga
Lethargic
just,
when you
yeah,
wake
just
up, like,
doing
oh.
nothing. Like,
So how's the workout plan going?
going great.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all the work. Just been working out,
Kale,
actually
spinach,
working, and fucking napping.
Turmeric and ginger, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
He giving away the blueprint. I like that.
Yeah, he's
He
got
knows
it
what the
already.
deal is.
Creatine smoothie over there.
Not yet, bro.
Not yet?
I'm not on that yet.
If you do this shit, man, if you do a half scoop or a scoop of that, you have to be hitting these weights every day, though. Just so
yeah, you
know
got
that.
to. Yeah, I ain't trying to.
Can't be
yeah.
no little Augie body ass nigga walking around here like, yes, sire.
Nah.
All swole and shit. Got that Cali body out here. Big ass upper.
You know,
and
I
pencil thin
don't
legs.
have the time or the youth to go hit the gym that hard no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over for that. You got to do what you got to
It's
do
over.
when you can do it. So
I love it.
you go in there and make it count. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving, man. And regular ass times been keeping it moving. How's your week been, pal?
Man, it's been good, man. Good things happening.
Bodacious.
Yeah, man. Just moving up at the workplace. And,
Okay, all right.
You know, just
power moves.
Power
man.
moves.
It's good. Planning trips and
Man,
you know, living life. Had a nice day today. Nice and got a little bit of sunshine.
damn near 60 degrees outside.
So you got to enjoy that. So
Yeah.
no, I mean everything's been good. Been kind of like on the Sharm stuff. Been trying to work it out, get some of this weight up off me, and do all that stuff. It's been interesting, and I'm recently been getting into you know, they say niggas don't read, so I've been recently getting into reading.
Oh, back to reading Rainbow.
Yeah, so I'm trying it.
What book are you reading right now?
Unfuck Yourself.
Unfuck Yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
I forget the author's name,
Okay.
but it's just
What do
basically
you-
how to
Please explain.
Yeah,
Unfuck
it's
yourself.
basically about, and if I'm saying it wrong, forgive me. I don't know. I just started it. I'm like one chapter in.
I'm about to say, you're just on the front page.
Yeah,
What's
no,
that
I'm
shit
like
called?
I'm
thesis.
He's on the
I've done
dedication.
about-
The
shit.
dedication.
I've
yeah.
done about 20 pages. That's about it.
Okay.
I just got it yesterday. So it's basically about, you know, we talked about it. Was it last episode or episode before that? Getting out of your own way and just kind of get out your own mind and make decisions
Motivation.
that you know can benefit you in the long run, and just how to.
Right.
It's like a self motivation kind of
Dope.
So you
So-
felt you were fucked? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well,
No. Not that he was fucked, but he was fucking himself.
Yeah, doing it to myself. It's not
Okay.
it's about yourself. It's not
Right,
about everything around you. It's
Yeah,
like how to
yeah.
get out of your own mind. You
Gotcha.
know,
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
another book.
Yeah,
I
stop
can't-
it. You're your own worst enemy.
yeah,
type thing.
it's another book coming. I can't remember what it's called, but it's one talking about the outside forces. You
That's
know how
real.
to
because
block
they
that
are.
one out.
Yeah, they are. I think they're two different things entirely. Like,
Yeah.
that battle within and
Oh,
internal
definitely.
one, boy. Yeah, if you can't win it, you're not doing nothing.
Yeah, so
It's true.
that I'm starting from within, and then
All
I'm
right.
just trying to get right, man.
Niggas doing yoga,
Yeah,
holy
man,
man,
yoga.
self-improvement
Damn it,
books.
it's
I'll
the
be
year
doing-
of that
I'll be
shit,
doing that.
okay?
This upcoming Saturday, so
Hot yoga.
day
Get
2. Yeah, I'm gonna try the
your
real one.
spandex up. Make sure you have a female
I'm gonna try the real
coach
one.
this time as opposed
Tom
to
Zen is about to be on like
yeah.
1,000.
I'm about
out
to
here,
be-
you know what I'm
like,
saying?
you got that glow.
Yeah,
Bruce
I like it.
Leroy.
I like it.
Grow my ass out of Jerry curl and shit.
Yeah, right. Fuck
Kiss my
Right.
condoms. Show enough ass
That
nigga.
nigga gonna glow so hard.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
J girl. I like it. Yeah, fuck it.
Tomac ass nigga.
Right, hell yeah.
Oh, Winston Jerome putting botanical oils on your chest, nigga. Yeah, let me hit you with some of this turmeric, nigga. Some of the ginger on your knees.
Hey, right. Fuck it. Get that blood circulation.
That
You
blood
need that.
What you
circulation.
gotta do.
And it's just crazy because, you know, I talked about, and it's just my opinion, you know, opinions like assholes. Everybody got one, thinks they don't think. I said just that about balance on the last show, last couple shows actually, because I'm proud of you gents, man. You know, you got to a point where you realize, okay, some shit's got to give. You know, whether it ain't necessarily Speedo, Mr. fucking Universe competition type shit. You
Right,
could
right,
be if
right.
that's what you wanted to get into. If you wanted to do that, you could put your body through that. But if it's more along the lines of, all right, I know this is fucky shit. I gotta stop this, or at least wean away from that a little bit to be better here. Cool. And the balance that I'm mentioning is, it's crazy because I went in and I love talking to people, man. You know, it's crazy how when you have a conversation and spark something up, never know what the fuck somebody's gonna tell you. So, I happened to go to another one of these, you know, liquor stores around the way here. Go in, grab my bottle, and you know, I always talk to the guy. You know, ain't nobody in there. He's watching like fucking some shit on TV that looks terrible. And ask him how he's been, man. How you doing, man? You doing good? He's like, oh yeah, man, doing good, man. He's like, it's slow, man. You know, I told him no, you know, slow motion better than no motion. He looked at me and he laughed, you know, he foreign and shit. He's like, I like that, Fred. I like that. And I fucking instantly got happy and shit. And he's like, yeah, man, life's too short for that shit. I said, I know. And then, you know, as he's diligently ringing me up for my fifth, he starts to tell me, he starts to tell me and shit about one of his customers and shit that came in. He was like, yeah, obviously sound like a white guy. 'Cause he's like, yeah, nice groom guy, suit, you know, business suit, black suit, glasses, you know. And I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Where the fuck this story going? He's like, yeah. He's like, you talk about, you know, making sure the shit lasts. I asked him, I said, what's wrong? You look down. He's like, yeah, I'm really kind of pissed off. A buddy of mine, a really good friend of mine, died. He's like, oh man, sorry to hear about your loss. He's like, yeah. He's like, you guys don't understand though. Like, he didn't smoke, he didn't drink, he didn't do drugs. He was at the gym every day, and just went to sleep one night and didn't wake up. I was like, exactly, nigga. I said, he's like, oh, he was vegan and ate the right shit. Doesn't fucking matter. And I looked at him and gave him the old DMX. When it's your time to go, you go.
Yeah, but since we don't know that answer, and I spent a lot of time living on some bullshit, eating wrong, all that, drinking too much, just generally waking up feeling shit, like shit, so I figure if I'm here, I might as well, enjoy my life, treat my body right, shit like that.
Absolutely.
So switch it up, do it better, especially at this point, because we are, to be honest with you, niggas is at a drop dead age. I might not just fucking wake up tomorrow for no fucking reason. So if I'm doing it, it might be on the one hand, I can go out swinging, drunk, fucked up every night, whatever. But what if I make it to 85?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What kind of life am I going to be?
Yeah. So I don't know. It's give and take, man. You can't even worry about it. It's going to happen.
Balance.
It's going to happen. But
and just enjoy the time that you have here and make that whole everyday count type shit. If you got to smack another butt cheek, smack 2 in one day. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Drink a little green tea, right? If you got to stop at the GNC and get you some of that, that horny goat weed and a Red Bull, do what you got to do.
Right. Horny goat weed and Red Bull.
Stay up.
Stay up. Yeah, shit. That motherfucker ain't promised to work all your life either now. Shit.
Yeah, it's not, but, while you're here, utilize that shit.
Yeah.
Feed 5 4 fum. I hear the feet of niggerdom.
What the fuck?
BtfCreed just entered the studio.
Wow.
I haven't seen Creed all year. Talk about somebody that's been on her Hustle Simmons.
Like a boss.
Like a boss. That's okay though. Balance, like we talked about. Balance. So what we're jumping into, speaking of balance, is people who live double lives. And the reality of that versus what's on the internets. And, to preference that, and I'll throw it to regular ass Tom over here, but double live ass niggas and nigglets that are, family, no family, girlfriend, boyfriend, happy wife, happy life, happy factory in a plant type thing. And then, stuntastic on IG or Snapchat and here's my car for the day, and taking a picture where I just bought my Michael Kors bag and wherever from. If niggas buy Michael Kors bags, probably for their chicks, but hopefully not for themselves. Even though I saw a picture of a nigga with a Michael Kors bag in front of a BMW on somebody's IG this week. Looked a little sus. I'm not gonna.
For what I've learned, I didn't know this was a thing that people just go around. Say like your neighbor's got a nice ass car.
Yeah.
Somebody will get from out of nowhere, will come around, pose with this car,
like it's theirs.
Like it's theirs. Like, that's a thing, bro. I didn't know that.
I used to work at this place back in the day, and it was
you jumped in front of a car.
Yeah, it was. I was like 9. I had to be like 18 or 19.
Oh, now he's trying to preface the young.
And then
youth.
it was
young.
It was at
Yep, at that place. Yep.
And one of his buddies that came in, the owner's buddies, and he had a drop top Bentley. And I got the pictures.
You put yourself on the front.
I just ran. Like it was that pose like and then ran right back in and shit.
Nigga.
Oh man,
I don't know.
Stunting on another man's property, huh?
Yeah,
OPP
pretty much.
ass nigga over here. Tom was on some fuck shit back then.
I was about to say, I'm glad it was old time, young time.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that shit today. I wouldn't give 2 fucks today.
It's still people doing it though. That's what I don't get.
So talk about regular ass time. People who live double lives. The reality of what it is in the internet.
Yeah. So what kind of sparked it was I went to the grocery store with the kids one day, and you in there, and you know how you just get that. I know that person from somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, where the fuck? And then you just see, and they worked there.
Was it a chick?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was somebody that worked there, and I'm just like, the fuck? You like it, and it started to the point where it bothered me, and I was just like, do I know you from somewhere? And she was like, oh no, we never met before. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Went about my business.
You got a beard now, so
and went about, rang out, get in the truck, I'm driving, and I'm like, I remember now. So one of these, and I won't air her out. I promise I won't.
No need.
Some people, you have the Instagram celebrities, right? the people that have like a couple 100,000 followers.
Is this the nigga that was a nigga that turned himself to a bitch?
No,
Oh,
definitely not that. I know you talk about, but that's definitely not that.
It's true.
You know what you talk about, Sharon.
Yeah. The watch.
We'll talk about that
So
afterwards.
watch.
But no. So anyway, I'm looking. I remember. I'm like, oh shit, that's so and so from what's her name?
Right.
Down by whatchamacallit.
This chick's her Instagram. You would think that she's always overseas. She's driving the i8, the BMW.
Yeah.
Got the Louis bags, all that shit. Got a big ass house, this, that, the other.
She clean houses and
No,
detail
bitch.
cars on the weekends?
You work at motherfucking Meyer.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No, you worked there. You wasn't shopping there. Like, you got the fucking...
So when she go...
But her whole shit, probably close to 2,000 pictures.
So she was
every
going in that,
single
so
thing.
she was going in that one little sporting and game section where like them images be up, and she got like real.
I don't know where. No, I think
just got done fishing, y'all.
I think she probably, she does what she does with whoever she does.
Oh,
and
she's one of those.
Yeah,
type.
she does that.
Okay.
One of those. You remember that they were saying the chicks that go to Dubai or whatever for vacation. You know what they was going for? That's how they get Insta paid. It's the Instagram hoes. They go to Dubai and they get paid by the rich. You never knew that?
Didn't
Okay.
hear that. That's new to me, buddy.
So anyway, some of these girls that do that.
Yeah.
So what happened was I'm looking and I'm like, yo. So I hit my cousin up and I'm like, yo, nigga, you got to get up here right motherfucking now. And I'm like, you'll never believe who works at motherfucking Meyer. And he's like, who? And he was like, bullshit. I'm like, no, I'm dead ass. So he was like, I'm on my way because he's
damn,
a
niggas
reckless
on their way, huh?
like that.
Yeah.
He's a reckless.
Followers. I got to see this bitch.
You work at Myers?
You work at Myers?
He's reckless like that, and he used to mess with her back in the day.
Oh,
So
right.
he goes up there and he blasts her and all this stuff like that.
Well, he
I'd
came
went
to
in
her
there.
job and shitting on her?
Yeah.
I would have.
Well, back in the day, she shitted on him something hardcore.
No, see,
like
I would
hardcore.
have went in there Facebook Live, like, yeah. So let me show y'all.
Nah,
This bitch right here, 100,000 followers. Let me go show you where this bitch really at.
nah.
Hey, DeQuisha, come here. Look, oh shit, see that bitch ducking behind like tissue and shit, like running down the fast food aisle.
But I mean, the main thing
look at this bitch. She got a goddamn Myers name tag on. Go and talk to her coworkers. Yeah, that bitch been here for about 4 years.
And he
how much time off y'all niggas get?
try to, and then I think she's tried to say some whatever, but for the most part, she was trying to avoid.
Of
I
course.
bet, yeah.
Of course.
And she ended up going in the back, whatever like that.
I'm on
But
break.
I guess for me, like how hollow and shallow are people that they need to get that much attention off of, like, you don't get paid off the
Some bitches
shit.
do.
Clearly not if you work in a fucking Meyer and you can't say, oh, I need a legal get the fuck
she
out
was
of
there
here.
for the benefits, dog.
The benefit.
No,
She there for
fuck
the,
that.
She there
No.
for the healthcare,
Oh,
dog.
hell no. Fuck that shit.
Hopefully she is, but I don't know, man.
No, I don't give a fuck.
let's
If
ask
the
a
way
scumbag.
she stunts,
Let's ask a
you
scumbag.
you can afford fucking your healthcare every goddamn
Yeah, I would
month.
hope so.
So what's say a scumbag? Do you have what are your chicks out here doing nowadays?
What am I? I don't know any. I don't really associate with people who like front like that, man.
Makes
You
you
know what
mad.
I'm saying?
Oh,
What's the point of fronting? I guess that's my thing.
There it is.
There's no future in your front.
There is none
There it
future
is.
in your fronting. Like,
Because anything could stop
You
it.
know
Like
why?
a moment like that could stop
Yeah,
it just like
but
that.
I think
Expose your whole
I think for
operation,
some
like, nigga.
people, again, back to the LL Cool J reference from In Too Deep, is people want to feel like they're a part of something.
Yeah.
People want to
Why
feel like
lie?
they're well because
But you're really not a part of
they're not,
anything.
but
Part of
they-
lying and
but
shit.
it's okay. So it's the
Like,
same thing. Like I'll give you another example. I was at a dinner, okay, and someone that I know brought supposedly their significant other to this dinner. Hadn't met this nigga at all, day of my life. Was told that it's a decent function, so I got to get dressed up. My big ass, I hate dressing up. Dress pants, fucking belt. Those are years and years ago. I'm in joggers, Adidas joggers.
sober.
I'm free.
I'm
okay?
comfortable
I'm
from
comfortable.
slacks.
I'm real comfortable.
Okay.
So to put on some fucking whatever, I was like, okay. Still made sure my ass was comfortable. And I meet this dude, and I'm like, just trying to be cordial, like, hey, what's going on, man? Teak, whatever. Oh yeah, man, what's going on, man? And the nigga hits like his jean jacket and shit, and this fake ass fucking fugazi ass fucking. You can't even call it rose gold because it wasn't even rose gold with some fake ass diamonds that like etch a sketched and sand shit to the bottom. Like, Yeah, man, how you doing, man? Didn't even stand up. So I was like, oh, nigga that don't stand up, I don't trust you already.
Oh, yeah.
like you don't shake no nigga hand sitting down. What's up, blood? No, bitch, get your bitch ass up. You don't trust nobody like that. No, so the whole night, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this whack nigga, and of course he's drinking like Two-Hearted Pale Ale, that fucking fish beer, fucking hoppy ass beer.
Mm-hmm.
You got this nigga a Pilsner. He's clearly a nigga drinking out the beer, not the fucking bottle. I'm like, nigga, they brought you a Never mind. Fuck it. Strike two. You didn't get up. Fake watch.
Uncouth ass.
Nigga. Then, we're at a restaurant where this nigga tries to be smooth and shit for his girl and tries to order some sake. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, let me get some sake. I know this nigga ain't never had sake in his life because of the way he ordered it.
Let me get some sake, nigga. I can't even say it right and shit.
Gets the waitress to come over. Nigga like, yeah. I guess it's, you pour this here, you pour that there. You try this. Oh hell no! Nigga sips the shit instantly. Is like disgusted, right? It was like, hey, excuse me. Yeah, I gotta take that back. I don't want that. She's like, was it not okay? Like, was something wrong? Yeah, it's nasty. She's like, so did you want another sake or like is this particular sake? Yeah, I don't want no. Just bring another one of these fish beers.
Fish beers. Shout out to Two-Hearted. That shit's delicious.
That shit's disgusting. Okay,
that's a real man
I just knew, man. Like just fucky burg ass nigga. I don't expect everybody to be as animated as I am, but if you're at a dinner table with people, you don't want to be anti. Obviously, if this is a gathering or a get together or something that you're celebrating, I ain't saying you got to be the life of the party, but goddamn, like,
are you sure he didn't know how to be? Because I've been in that scenario too, where a motherfucker is just like a fish fresh out of water.
But you're not wearing a fake ass bullshit ass watch trying to be something you're not.
Some people be too proud to
they
act
but
like
in this
they
case,
don't know and
in
shit.
this case, this nigga had that fake ass fucking, Jabot jean jacket outfit from like 03 on. And this fucking
he
fake
sounds
watch,
like he don't
bro.
know. He sounds like the type of dude I've seen him because the nigga came to an event. It was black tie event. My man's wearing a polo with a tie on it.
Sound like a nigga that just got out.
No, you hear what I'm saying?
That's what it sounds
exactly.
like.
A polo.
Got me
with a tie.
2 sweaters.
I'm going to this interview.
Northland.
I'm going to this interview real quick.
But I got to slide through this black tie affair with this polo and this tie on. Like, you just picture that in your head. That's still
yeah, but somebody, whose man is this?
Right. That's pretty much what it is. Like,
where your man's at? Why he got you out here like
this? Whose man is this, dog?
Like, you supposed to be accompanying him somewhere.
You gotta be like, Tom,
ease him back into the world, my nigga.
Nigga, you have a bow tie on?
Right.
No, change that shit.
That's not how we do it. No. That's not how we do it.
We don't Farnsworth Bentley do this shit here, nigga.
Hey, well, like I said, he may have not been prepared for the occasion.
Still dressing like Whoa just came out on the radio and shit.
Yeah,
Black Rob ass nigga.
And this is very recent. That's the sad part about it.
That's what I'm saying, though, Sherm. I just hate niggas that try to be more than who they really are in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
I've never worn fake sunglasses, never worn fake shoes, never worn a fake watch. The watch is what it is. Never try to stunt hard like it's anything. Even though I've had the platform to stunt so many times, and niggas would never even know.
Right.
Like, so
there's no point in that.
There's no point.
That's just fronting. That's like fronting on the gram. That's taking pictures in front of the green screen. You know what I'm saying? Like you mountain climbing.
I told you be over there real close to the image. Like they're like, Tanisha, what is you over there doing? Don't worry about it, bitch.
Right. Like,
clowning Mount Everest.
You look close. You can see a piece of her motherfucking name tag in the corner of the picture, though. Like,
gotta take like 30 pics and shit just because you're getting something in the background and shit.
Fuck.
Just for the gram, no, I feel like it's acceptance. People think that shit is gonna make them better with other people.
It does,
because ultimately, nobody gives a fuck.
It's the Black Mirror syndrome. It does, because when the likes go up and the hearts come in and they checking their phone every 2 minutes to see if anything's changed, it's a rush for people. Again, they feel important. They feel like it's part of, I'm a part of something. People like it. Yay. Like
people like me.
Right. People like me.
Yeah. You know, like, how much of a piece of shit do you need, that you need,
it's not even so much a piece of shit. They just want, they're probably lames, bro, in real life.
They could be lacking something
they're fucking
in their
herbs,
personal
bro.
life
Herbs,
or whatever, and they feel they feel successful at
the
this
93
for whatever reason.
Herb ass niggas.
They're fucking herbs, Tom. The reality of it, dog. Like, give that shit up. So, fact of the matter is, internets, just live your real life. Fucking double life.
Say, don't be a herb. Huh?
Don't be a fucking herb. Look that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Just,
I feel like if like me, my socials be dull as shit. Shout out to anybody
you just don't like the post, period.
That's true. I do live a life, but I'm not like
that though.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be on display with it all.
I just don't.
Here's the thing, though. It's what you want to share. Not so much
I
boring.
mean, it might be some things, some fun stuff, or whatever.
Right.
But I don't. it's not to do it to like.
It feels
stunt.
fun. Yeah, it feel like I'm.
You know what I mean? Like it's.
I told you. You remember that one meme I told you where Sharon was shitting on Drake's God Plan weeks ago and shit.
Yeah.
And you remember that one part where Drake's like has a tear.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, talking about like he's like when you're at the coffee shop and it's $1.75 for your coffee, you give him $2 and say just keep the change. God Plan.
That's how I'm out here living. I don't need to take pictures of that though. You know,
like this nigga over here.
Yeah.
Q God's Plan.
Yeah, Q God's Plan. Keep the change. No, it's not about that. It's just utilizing social media. Again, it's social, so you can be social with it or not. You either can build a brand with it or not. That's the reality of the situation. I
agree with.
You could just
again,
flex all day for
before social media, the flex was the nigga at school
Yep.
with the fucking Gucci ass patent leather J's,
Yep.
and know that fucking Jordan didn't make no Gucci patent leather J's, and them bitches was fake as fuck. Okay, right? Or when we all knew that Guess outfit only came in stonewash gray, stonewash black,
Yep.
red, white, and gray. That green and aqua boogie turquoise was not the real joint,
you
right?
got some other
Sons
shit.
and Sons 2 was not popping. Okay. You just knew shit was fake. So before internet, shit was still happening. Perpetrators were still around, Sherm.
Yeah, but they wasn't, I
Like
guess,
three
as
stripe.
fraudulent.
Listen,
Right.
no, they were as fraudulent.
They
Because
were,
niggas
but
wouldn't
they
get
weren't.
3-stripe Adidas. Niggas would have like 6 stripes
Six
on one
stripe
shit. He's like,
Adidas,
what the fuck is that?
But only 5 people might have noticed them in the
Nah,
1,000 crowd ratio.
nah.
I think
You know what I'm
back
saying?
then it was more obvious that it was fake shit versus
True.
now you can't tell. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
getting
it
close.
was
It's getting close.
like you will have like I don't know.
Yeah, SpongeBob will be on the side
Yeah,
of
you'll
like
have
some
like
Air Force
fucking
Ones.
Nike,
Yeah.
and
No, I
it'll say
remember.
kitey or something. Whatever the fuck, it'll be blatant
I can
shit.
remember
Say
the,
Bikey on
Yeah, you know what I mean?
The Jumpman with the butt crack.
Yeah, it'll be something blatant, like
Jumpman
or a fat Jumpman or some
That's what
shit
I'm
like
saying.
that.
But even still, my thing is niggas stunt so hard to buy the fake shit.
Right.
And try to put it together like so fake. Like, nigga, why couldn't you have spent the extra 100
Yeah,
to
yeah.
200
They're
bucks
trying to
to
fake it till
make
they
it
make it.
real?
The fake ain't even cheap no more.
Fake ain't even cheap no
Yeah,
more,
like,
brother.
bro.
So it's like, come on, man.
It's like so stupid. Ain't that backwards?
It's ass backwards.
Fake, ain't fake supposed to be cheap?
It's
In this
yeah.
day and age, the fake is
Well,
more
see,
in
yeah,
more
but
demand
here's
than
the
the
thing.
real though.
The herb doesn't know how to negotiate. The herb's like, all right, cool, right? Well, meanwhile, nigga like
I'm about
me,
to
if I
kill
gotta,
him in these bitches.
If I gotta go in and Mei Ling ask it 80, I'm like, nah, bitch, 30. Paying 80 shit, and you can still get her talking like, come on, $60, $30. $50, 30.
Wait, where Mei Ling at? I need to go holler at her.
They all live in Beijing, dog. They got a motherfucking mall in Beijing as big as I don't know. Think of Somerset Mall here from Michigan. Internet's listening in. Think of your biggest mall in your city, minus Mall of America and Minnesota, Minneapolis, because it's not that fucking big.
That don't count.
But a big ass mall,
Right,
and
right.
there's 4 floors, and the whole entire mall is nothing but fake shit.
Really?
The entire mall is nothing but fake
That's
shit
crazy.
in Beijing.
That's China like, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
in Beijing. It's
That's
nothing
crazy.
but fake Yeezys, fake Supreme, fake
I
fucking
would come back
Juicy
and
Couture.
kill the game.
Who you telling?
Nah,
Post up in New York, my nigga.
scumbag ass
Nigga.
nigga. Don't you gotta post
You
up in
make
New
a
York?
killing.
You gotta post up in New York,
You make
nigga.
a killing.
I'm trying to come back. They're like, man, when that nigga get a new life? Nigga, whole mold change. He got on a $195 t-shirt. That's right, bitch.
That's the thing. I wouldn't
And I
come
got
back
him in
wearing
8 colors.
none of
I
that
said,
shit.
bitch.
I wouldn't wear none of it.
Nigga
But
wanna
I'd be
one wash that bitch, the letters and all that
Yep.
shit that fell off that motherfucker.
Nigga start shopping at Armani Exchange and shit.
I'll be spending real money on y'all fake shit.
Nigga had a jeans with the rhinestones on the pockets and shit. Like, yeah, bitch, my money.
These real Robin jeans.
This is what you call privilege, bitch.
You know, yeah.
bitch.
If
I
you
earned
They
That's
ever-
call
right.
your ass out in the real store like, nigga,
Listen.
that was no seasons ago.
If you ever see me in leather pants, you just know what time it is. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god!
That nigga
I don't
got
ever
that
wanna see
booster
you in
money.
leather pants. I don't ever want to see you in leather pants, nigga. You got a black ass nigga.
That will be hilarious.
wear leather pants with no
pants.
drawers.
That
on,
will
like,
be
oh,
hilarious.
I got a zipless crotch.
Call that nigga Captain Chafe.
Assless chap. Is what it is. Assless chap Sherm
I'm
over
just
there.
saying, when you hit another level,
He got leathers on, all right.
you're going to wear leather pants.
This nigga shirt and leather pants. That shit.
You have
would
a
be
whole leather
hilarious.
outfit. Like,
He
yeah,
be like that
niggas.
nigga and waiting to exhale and shit like, bitch, I told my mama. She was
I
coming.
was just about to say that nigga's gonna act like he coming to a barbecue and shit. Be mad.
Oh, fuck you, you rattling bitch.
Oh, y'all took it back, way back. Okay. I'm just saying, you got to be in the upper echelon to wear leather.
He coming with a
okay?
leather vest with no shirt on.
Oh.
That's when you know I made it for real, okay?
The John Clinton on.
Like, nigga, that nigga
Bubblegum
shirt
shirt.
out here.
Bubblegum
Out
shirt,
here,
yes.
boy.
Bubba Gup Sherm.
Getting that bubble
with
gum
the
money
leather
time.
vest, leather pants,
You regulate,
some
bitch.
flip flops on and
That
shit.
shit was funny. Get out my house. Nigga threw his shoe
Yeah.
up there. Ah.
That's how you got to rock it, boy. I'm telling you.
So Tom, talk about how traveling and how easy it is.
Whether you
You wear
know,
leather vest when you go.
Hell no.
where can I go where I wearing a leather vest?
Such
You
an
know?
acceptance of a dark skinned nigga.
Anywhere, Costa
I
Rica.
gotta-
That's where I'm on. I'm
I
on the
got to
beach.
regroup after that. That waiting until exhale shit was funny.
You like that,
So anywho, so I had a conversation with somebody at work,
Mhm.
and you know, I told them I had plans, just take little trips here and there or whatever. And they was like, "Man, you must be rich. I can't even afford that." Like,
The
nigga,
downtown
it
mentality shit.
ain't, fuck, it don't cost you shit.
Mhm.
Man, I think he's like, farthest I've been, I went to Ohio once, but
Oh,
that was about it. And I'm like, you for real?
Ohio.
And he's not an actual employee. He's like a temp with us or whatever. But and I was like, you for real? And he's
Too
like,
much
yeah,
information.
man. That shit too expensive, man. I got kids, I got bills and shit. I'm like, bro, how old are you? You know, and he's older than us by like at least a decade. And I'm like, dude, you about to be halfway out the fucking door, and you ain't left
Damn, well,
Michigan
Jesus,
but to
nigga,
go to
hold on.
Ohio.
Hope not.
No, I'm hoping to
Hey,
shock some shit in his
golly.
fucking head. But
You
he
about to
just,
die anyway. Might as well. Shit. Fuck.
but he said that
Oh,
coming up for
man.
him, he was raised by parents that when they go somewhere, they stay there. That's just how it is.
What do you mean
That's
stay
And
there?
I was like,
Papa-
I've
Papa
never
was a Rolling
fucking heard
Stone.
that. I was like, what?
like I'm just there. Like
Yeah, that's what it is.
That means
They be there, they live there,
they ran
die
away
there.
from
That's
their
what the
home.
fuck. And then I'm
They
like,
abandoned their home.
what the
Yeah,
fuck? I'm
right,
like, what
yeah.
did you motherfucker? You talk about some people that moved from like the South and shit. What your parents are slaves and shit. What the fuck you mean you move?
Wherever we go,
You
boss.
go.
That's where
He
we
was like, that's what it is. And I was like,
My name
okay,
is
so what the
uncomfortable.
fuck did you go to Ohio for? Oh, I had this. Went out there to get married and didn't work out and all this shit. What? Why the fuck? Anyway, doesn't matter. And you know, it's another guy chimed in and was like, "Motherfucker, you ain't went nowhere." He was like, "I'm like 17 and I've been da 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 da."
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, "Bro," and he was like, "Well, how much does it cost?" Like, people, if y'all don't get out and explore the world, and I don't mean just go to Chicago. I don't mean just go to fucking Atlanta.
Yeah.
Just go out, see some shit you ain't never seen.
AKA, there's nothing wrong with Chicago nor Atlanta.
No, definitely not.
no.
I've been to
I'll
both.
be there in 2 months.
But I'm just saying, don't let that be a special trip for you. Like, oh, I'm about to go vacation in Chicago. No, don't do that.
Thank you for saying
Actually-
Chicago. Last week you said Chicago, and it kind of pissed me off. But go ahead.
Why you ain't call it out? Would have been a funny
I
moment.
let you go for it.
Must have been something. I must have been.
Slurring or something. You're
Yeah,
like,
something.
Chicago.
Hit that
Yeah, that's what
Chicago.
that's what it is.
I'm like,
See, that's why I
There's
ain't
no fucking R in
been drinking
Chicago.
that shit. But anyway,
You were on water. That
I
was-
mean, that's why I was
Yeah.
detoxed.
yeah,
I was
black water.
I was-
You try to get that shit out your system.
it's like, oh god,
Minerals.
oh god. But I mean, you can go look on Spirit. I know everybody hate Bro Air Spirit.
I don't fuck with Bro
right.
Air.
But whoever, you can look, go to Expedia. Just look, they have deals where you can fly like to New York or to Florida for like $70. You know what I mean? And like,
Oh, yeah.
just go and just don't. I think a lot of people are afraid to travel by themselves too. Like, just go out,
and
just
fuck
see
your friends,
something.
by the way, because that's another problem I run into is that
Yeah, your
certain
friends, boy.
certain people, especially with females more so,
Mhm.
and it's nothing against you ladies, but this is how some of y'all do, and it's only experiences that I hear and know and people I know it's happened
Mm-hmm.
to. They be like, yeah, me and my girl about to head to Barbados, and then once we head to Barbados, we're taking
Mhm.
another cruise over to the Bahamas, and in the Bahamas for 3 days, and we're
Yep.
gonna be in Florida. I'm like, wow, that sounds really cool. You're gonna be gone for like a week and a half. Yeah, we got it all planned out. Then the shit come again and be like, hey, aren't you supposed to be in Barbados this weekend? Oh, see what happened was my fucking girl
Yep.
who was bullshitting with her nigga who came and he had model and shit to fly back over here. Well, what about your ticket?
Yep.
Well, I was just gonna wait on her to do.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a few like that.
Yeah.
But I will say, ladies be move on it more than the niggas.
Well, that's because it's different. They got
Yeah,
they got
know
a
what I'm
mission.
saying? They got
niggas.
Them Dubai trips.
Wow.
Dubai trips.
They on them Dubai trips.
Yeah, Myers.
Hey, you
Don't
got
forget.
to award the hustle though.
Some of them niggas out there on their mission too.
It's a little different. Like,
yeah, it is a little different.
It is. That's a lot different.
well, right, you know.
Hey,
but
man.
if you trying to do the group thing with the homies, you know, it's always gonna be one motherfucker.
Pause.
You're right.
Pause and doing.
If you're trying to do the group
Yeah.
trip with the homies,
yeah.
It's a little better.
Yeah, it's a little
Not
better.
a lot.
Yeah.
The group there with the homies.
Just keep going with it, because there's no way to.
Y'all niggas
It's all
started.
bad.
Yeah, right.
You don't want to fucking say it.
No
Don't
BTF
blame-
juice serves way. Just can't blame it on the juice. It's what this nigga really
You got a
goes
foot and a
for.
half in it. Okay, but anyway,
That creatine, nigga.
Nah, but yeah, no. It when the fellas trying to go out of town and shit, it's always a motherfucker that, you know, can't do it, can't get time off. I ain't got the ex, baby mama tripping, whatever. So I applaud the women. I've seen them out with the group trips and all that shit way more than the
He
dudes.
just loves to clean it up. Doesn't he?
I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you gotta, I think you gotta get more comfortable with doing it by yourself, so you don't have to worry about that shit. Like, every time you try to plan something, every time you plan something, it's like, oh, well, man, I thought I could go, but I can't do it. It's always some excuse, and if you're waiting on that, you ain't gonna never get to go.
It's better to do it by yourself anyway.
Yeah, it is. And because you don't have no stress, no worries, you can go and come as you please.
No one can take care of you
plans.
but you.
Yeah, you goddamn straight. So, I mean, at least look it up. Get out there, do something. You'll never know what you can see just by stepping out of your comfort zone. You know what I mean? You can see some mountains, some ocean or something. It can change your whole perspective on life.
Well, you mentioned in Atlanta and Chicago, right? Like, as black folk, to be honest, I don't be feeling real welcome in a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Well, that's because you're darker than the normal.
It's just America.
Oh,
I mean, you know, I'm probably not as welcome somewhere in up north Michigan as, you know, my white coworkers might be.
Very
This
true.
guy's going to Iowa and see a nigga with a swastika. Like, you know what this stands for?
Exactly.
Not
nigga.
welcome.
And my whole trip is over. So, yeah, let's keep it real. I can't go to Iowa in the middle of fucking July just for no reason. I probably can't. You know what I'm saying? So I might just have to go to Atlanta, Chicago. But
Safe zones.
you know what I'm saying? I gotta go to
query
the
zone 6.
Yeah. So, but as a solo man,
that's the good thing about it. Like, you can get
out
out of that
way, Tom.
Get out your own way. Like, don't, if you find yourself in a situation like that, right?
yeah,
You're free to walk the fuck away. You could go find
maybe. Hopefully,
there's areas.
that motherfucker might not let me walk away.
If you get that too deep in that situation, I can't.
You trying to be in the
If you don't
deepest
have
narrows
that
of-
fucking, you can't gauge when you shouldn't be. Well, you know, I definitely shouldn't
of
be
Wichita.
walking
Niggas over in Wichita.
in. You
and
would
shit.
know when you get within
trust me,
50 feet or something.
I
You
know
like,
that I don't belong.
This ain't the right area for me.
Well, you just gotta take your white friends. That's all.
That shit don't help.
Nah,
does help.
no, because
It
they
does
might
help.
leave your
Maybe
ass
for you.
hanging.
Nah.
Yeah,
Maybe for you, but definitely not for that nigga.
Yeah, it'll help.
No.
This is my nigga
Because
friend.
then he'll turn into that, the
Depends on
token
the-
nigga.
Yeah, no, I don't want to.
They'll start doing things to make you feel more
Notice I
comfortable.
said friend. No, like that's gotta be
Yeah.
his homeboy. Like, this can't be like Dave
Well, here's the
from work.
thing, like, nah, definitely. But have y'all ever went somewhere and literally walked in and been the only person, only minority, and it's not a small crowd?
Yeah.
That feeling is not a good
I've
feeling.
been
I walked the
but
fuck
there's
out.
parts. You know what's funny?
I've
You said
been
Georgia.
there. I've been there
There's
here.
parts of Georgia that are still like that though. There's
Yeah,
parts
absolutely.
there's parts of Georgia, Macon, Georgia's like that. They still got fucking Confederate flags when rolling on 75 South past Macon.
Yep.
Is there.
And those
That's
areas,
facts.
my ass is not
So
in
I'm
it,
in the
so-
Waffle House there, and I seen like ching-a-ling-a-ling,
Yeah. So
They look at me, and you know, I get my plate thrown down. Here you go, nigger.
Nah, they like, well,
waffles.
who let this Puerto Rican in
Yeah,
there?
exactly.
Goddamn it,
That's
How did he venture? this up
Oranges and fucking cholos are that way. Matter of
You
fact,
know?
my brakes need tuning. I'm not
But let me
fucking
ask.
Mexican.
Let me ask this time. Okay, solo guy. The world is my oyster. Whatever. Where am I going?
Well, this is my go to Cuba.
That's
Solo
you can do
dolo.
that.
I'm going to Cuba.
yeah,
I
smoke
ain't
a
gonna get.
cigar.
So,
I ain't
I
gonna
would
get
say-
sound attacked. And
I
shit.
would say go if you really want to go somewhere where it's warm. Because you can always find something.
He's a tropical
It's
person.
very rare
Very
to
much.
find some pissed off racist people in a warm climate.
South Carolina.
Where
Yeah, I
a
was
beach
gonna
is
say,
at.
like,
Well, no.
I
Like
know,
I
Tom.
mean, like a scenic,
The
like
deep south is
if you
kinda
go
known.
if you go to like a beach or
Arkansas,
something like that.
Louisiana, Baton Rouge,
I ain't saying go to the woods.
Alabama.
I ain't saying go to the woods, motherfuckers.
You know, Nebraska. It's all kind of
yes.
fucked up down there.
I mean, just go somewhere where you know other people are at. Like, so don't
Other
go
people.
somewhere you ain't never heard of before. So you don't want to go to
Sheboygan.
Yeah, pristine Florida and shit. Like, what the fuck is pristine Florida?
Yeah,
it's a whole bunch of white ass rich people. You don't want to go vacation there.
No, I don't.
You want to go somewhere you familiar.
They might be interested in you.
There.
No.
Okay.
Like, oh, is that a D on your head?
See, I need to know if I can wear hoodies there first.
See, there you go with that
depends
hoodie
on
shit,
where
man.
you
You can't get out. Don't be that nigga, though.
I am that nigga.
Don't be
I
a
wear
Haitian,
hoodies,
motherfucker.
okay?
Listen, no, this nigga, it's 90-degree weather. This nigga's the only nigga with a hoodie on.
Go buy your ass a fucking
Suspect as fuck.
Go buy your ass a button-up
That's
shirt.
your problem. Get out there in that fish shirt, nigga, that buttons up.
Yeah.
Fucking cargos, nigga.
For
and
real.
your fucking flip-flops.
Put your ass some cargo shorts. You wear cargo shorts.
Exactly.
Put the motherfuckers on.
This
Get
nigga-
your little button-up
this
shirt.
nigga wants
Open
to
that
be
bitch
fucking-
up.
Why I gotta
And just-
change?
No, what? It's adapted, nigga, to your surroundings and your
Just
situation.
enjoy yourself,
You
nigga.
can't be in New York and Florida, nigga. Oh, fucking
Always gotta be a
Timberland
Detroit
boots
nigga.
ass
Look,
nigga.
I'ma be a
I'm
6
trying
mile
to
nigga.
wear
Yeah,
my
you probably be on the
motherfucking-
beach
you know what
standing
I'm
just
saying?
like that with your arms crossed,
Yep.
don't you?
With
With
your
a
arms
D hat
crossed.
and your hoodie.
Yep.
With some Timbs
The
on.
hottest nigga out on the fucking block. Yeah, you look suspect now.
Yeah. That's why shit is happening
Like,
to your
does
ass,
this nigga know
nigga.
it's 103? Something's definitely happening over there.
That nigga's
That's
got
why
a
shit
gun.
be happening
He's definitely
to
got a
you.
gun.
Yeah,
Nah,
you don't know
nigga,
how to
get
adapt to his situation,
adjust.
man.
That's all you got to do.
No,
You listen to Jay-Z, nigga. The
What?
nigga said, "Fucking y'all be on the fucking beach with Air Force Ones if you want, nigga."
No, I'm not
I'm out
that
here
guy.
linen
I'm
shorts
not.
and
I'm
my
not. I'm
balls
just
don't
saying.
Right.
I'm just saying shit does happen for real. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it depends. Like my experience is gonna be different from y'all. Just flat out.
it's not.
Just what it is.
Why?
We got to take
It's
it
just what
somewhere,
it
bro.
is.
I thought we was over that light skin, dark skin shit.
No, it's ingrained in his fucking
It's
DNA.
not ingrained. It's ingrained
What the fuck
in
are
the
you
world's
talking about?
DNA.
No, it's not.
It's in his DNA.
Nigga, do you know how many fucking people I done seen darker than your ass on vacation on the beach? Like,
I never said I couldn't go to the
I
beach.
guarantee you, when you get out there,
Why
you
you
won't
treat
have
me
a
like
care in the
animal?
world about that shit.
No, and I don't.
You won't
That's
have
why
a
I love
care
going
in
on
the world
vacation.
about that shit.
Unlike most motherfuckers, I have been across 8 Mile in back and forth thing. I've traveled the world. I know what it is for
You
real.
sound
For
like
real.
you be scared and shit.
Depends
Like
on
you
where.
like,
I'm not going
can't
to.
go there.
I'm not going
Oh,
to. I'm not going to Macon, Georgia, solo dolo.
Who
Just
wants
to
a
go
vacation in
fucking
Macon,
hang in
Georgia?
You said go see the world, Tom.
I did. That's not
Which
the world.
one is it?
I said don't go to Georgia or Chicago. No offense to them, but I'm just saying that's not somewhere you go vacation.
I'll be there.
I
in
can't
2
go to
months.
Idaho.
That's
okay?
somewhere to go visit.
Right, it's a nice place to be, but I wouldn't
That's
want to
it.
live there.
But I'm not
where am
going
I
there to
going?
relax.
Where am I going?
I just said go to
You're
a.
going to Portland. You're gonna go to Portland.
Maine or Oregon?
Oregon.
Okay.
Portland, Oregon.
All right.
Okay, you're gonna go out there. You're gonna jog. Okay, you're gonna walk some fucking dogs.
I don't
You're
even
gonna go
like
to a coffee
dogs.
shop. Okay, you're gonna wear something brown, whether it's a brown belt or some brown shoes.
Millennial
It's too
that
dark
shit
to
up.
wear brown.
No,
Come on now.
No, you
Millennial
won't,
that
nigga.
shit up,
It'll
man.
look like Saddlewood. You'll be all right.
I'll be matching. That's
You
what I'll
will.
be like.
Go see
wrong brown.
some
Go
mountains
SeaWorld,
or
nigga, shit.
ocean or
Oh yeah,
man.
I'm with that.
fucking.
Go put your toes in the water. Go to Honolulu or some shit, man.
Something.
Go jump in the
scuba
volcano,
dive.
nigga.
Go.
Y'all, where you light skinned niggas is going?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm,
in the
trying.
world.
I'm like American Express, nigga, accepted everywhere.
I'm trying to go to Greece. That's where I want to go.
Tom wants
Okay,
to
he
get
going
bit
on
by
the side of
fucking
the world.
Jafar
I ain't
King
mad at
Cobra
that.
over there. I'm good on that. I'll tell you, the snake slither through the street. That shit won't be okay when you're trying to lay your head down and the goddamn python is up there.
I don't think they got pythons in
Nigga,
Greece for
they
some. Ain't
walk-
it cold in Greece? I don't know what's going on.
Cyprus,
in
nice.
Greece,
It's nice.
they walk through the streets with you. You're gonna fucking be out there all like taking pictures with your DSLR, like, oh man, this is the world.
you know what
and
he
the fucking
sound like?
snake's gonna be like,
He sounds
no,
scared.
he sound like the motherfuckers that always tried to get you to not go to Africa
Oh, I'm
because
not
it's
going
all.
there.
It's, no, it's only the desert out there. You don't want to. You don't want to do
ain't
that.
shit in Africa.
it's shit in
Nigga,
Ain't shit in
shut
Africa.
in Africa.
No.
AIDS,
Thank
Africa.
you.
Like,
But
what?
AIDS,
Shut up.
Bron, okay? You know what that is, right?
No.
They sniffed the cocaine with gunpowder out there. Bron.
yeah,
Look it up.
That's Nigeria shit, bro. Don't hang
Nigga,
your-
where, that's down
Hey.
the fucking. Listen,
Listen,
South Africa has the most white people in the world. Did you know that?
I don't know about that.
Look it up.
Another thing, if you want to
South
go
Africa, bro.
vacation,
Look,
They
Stop
just
thinking like
remove
that.
niggas in South Africa. They-
Stop thinking like
what?
that if you want a vacation.
I'm not
How's
vacationing
that?
nowhere.
Stop thinking that. Oh, this is here. Oh, this is here. So
Listen.
stop thinking the reason
You just
want to
want to
go.
find Wakanda. You want to unveil the rock. and be
goddamn
like,
straight. That shit's
oh,
real.
See,
So that
this is a
Zika
nigga
shit
like
didn't
you.
scare you last
No.
season? See, I
West
wanted to
Nile,
go now.
all that shit.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
about
hear
that shit.
He don't
If
think
it's
about
something
till
I
he get
know
bit.
that where I'm going is like definitely, like I'm not about to go somewhere and I know it's about to be a fucking hurricane, or if it's a
Of
fucking,
course.
That
I'm
you
not
know
about to
of.
do that shit. And it's like,
What if the plague comes in one
Right.
of these
The
motherfucking
plague?
third world ass countries you might
nigga,
find
do you
yourself
know we in
in?
2018?
And the plague
And
still
niggas
exists.
is still catching measles and shit.
That's
I
what
seen
I'm
the other day.
saying.
Nigga caught measles.
Nigga,
Measles.
Nigga, that was here.
Exactly.
right.
But exactly what?
the
That
fuck?
shit can happen any fucking where.
Niggas catching whooping cough
Yeah,
out here.
whooping
I
cough.
Well,
don't
y'all
even know
niggas,
what that is.
y'all niggas.
What Chris Rock
Whooping
say?
cough?
When last time you heard somebody say they had polio? You hear a little poly?
I'm just saying, you go to the wrong part of the world, you come back with some new shit. I've seen.
Yeah,
y'all do
that kind of shit.
Y'all stay y'all ass here, and I'll send pictures
That's all
back.
right. You that Ainsley nigga that's going to cook over seas and shit and wears the same clothes 4 days in a row on his trip. It's all right.
Oh,
would you stay in the hostel? You go overseas, you staying in the hostel?
No.
You know that? Why not? Because you think you're gonna get cut up from the fucking movie, huh?
No,
I thought you went to authentic
hotel room.
Exactly.
Okay. I didn't say. What the fuck? I didn't say shit. I need the authentic experience. I said I want to go, relax, and enjoy myself and see shit.
You know that a hostel is $69.99 a month.
You act like I said I want to go to Africa and be wearing a fucking beaded underwear and shit. Get the fuck out of here. No, I don't.
You out there, Chicago?
No, I want my fucking. I still need my luxuries and all that shit.
You out there, lazy American.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, goddamn straight.
You need a big bed.
To be lazier, just to be.
Hell yeah.
You know what? We're American. We could be opulent like that. Damn it.
Shit, we stay in Detroit. You act like that shit ain't stressful. Shit.
Shut up, sit down.
Get away from life. That's all you got to do.
So you say Greece, huh?
That's where I want to go.
The snake's out in Greece. Shout out to Cyprus.
Where you going?
Nowhere.
Australia.
Southfield.
I want to kick it with Crocodile Dundee and bounce by a kangaroo.
What? You want to get bounced by a kangaroo?
I didn't say get bounced.
What?
See, there's that gay shit. I said bounce by a kangaroo.
What?
Not get bounced by a kangaroo.
Who the fuck bounces by a kangaroo?
Internet, on that note, we're going to take a short break.
What the fuck?
My crew is on Ham and Jerry.
No, that's what you said.
We're taking a break. We're going to come back second half, regroup. There's a bunch of homosexual activity going on here.
We'll get bounced by a kangaroo. All right, my nigga. To each his own.
Throw another shrimp on the barbie, mates. This is the Blue Tigers Fitted Network show. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
What up, though, world? It's your boy, Pierre Anthony, Westside's finest B-Mo. What up? Hey, make sure y'all tune in to the Blue Tigers Fitted podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. Easy.
I had a chef in the kitchen cooking like fresh.
Blue Tigers Fitted, Blue Tigers Fitted Network. Internet's back for the second half. Hope you enjoyed that break. Shout out to freshly made music and all of the interludes, intros, and outros that you hear. The melodic sounds are brought to you by yours truly. All done in-house here at the Blue Tigers Fitted Network. Check this out, internets. When I said there was, what did I say, fee, fi, fo, flum, nigger dumb feets coming down the... Something I thought it was freshly made beats, but it was Creed stomping
like,
in
what?
that.
Yeah.
And because I normally Fresh comes in like 40 minutes late.
Loud as fuck.
Loud as fuck on his
Shaking
Wu-Tang
the house.
shit. Wu-Tang
Shaking
is
the house.
Wu-Tang forever, motherfucker. But it was Creed. So what up, though, Creed?
Hey,
How you been?
I'm good.
The internets might have missed you a little bit because they were like, hey, why is there no estrogen on this show no more?
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying. So it's good to have you back.
Thanks. Good to be back.
So she's going to jump in for the second half. We're going to get down and dirty and talk about how to get the stuff you want by prioritizing. And again, how to get the stuff you want. Maybe that's a nigga. Maybe that's a bitch. Maybe that's a new house or a vacation or a car or some welfare. Or I don't know what it is.
Welfare.
Welfare.
You gotta prioritize for welfare.
Right? So I want you to jump us off, Creed, and talk about how to get the stuff you want by prioritizing, and talk about the importance of prioritizing to get the stuff that you want.
Right. Because I've been prioritizing and shit.
Yep.
But no, I mean, you gotta kind of just determine like what it is you want out of life. Because a lot of people out here just not knowing. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know where I want to go. I just want to sit here.
So how do you figure that out? What do you tell those people that say I don't know? What do you tell them to do?
Look at the people around you, and if the people around you ain't doing shit, find a new crew.
Okay, that's fair.
Because a lot of the things that I want to do now is like influenced by the people that's been in my life.
Sure.
Including you guys, but
Aww.
I know.
Look, I want to do one of these right here. The NS can't see.
That
makes sense.
Just pay attention to like, and even if you don't have anybody around you doing stuff, it's people out here doing things. It's Oprah. There's Jeezy
reach.
if you want to look at Jeezy. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
There's people out here doing shit. So determine what it is you want to do. Then write it out. Write it out. Figure out your goals. And shit, erase, restart, erase, restart, bump your head, fuck up, cry it out, try again.
Sure.
And
that's I agree because I'm the same way. My motto's been fail harder.
Yeah.
And what I mean by fail harder is fail. Like try everything, fail it. If it super sucks, at least you've tried it and know exactly how to stay in your lane or what you can and can't do, and what to stay away from and what you're good at. Yeah. Fail harder has been the motto for me.
I guess that goes back to what we were saying about people who I've only been to Toledo, them kind of motherfuckers. Like sometimes, man, you might have to turn on because a lot of people, like you said, you gotta see it around you. Your people somebody's got to be elevated in your life to make you think, oh, I can do that too. But if you one of them people that's surrounded by nobody ass type people, like you got to find that shit from somewhere, and that's probably the hard part. Like it's one thing to say go be like LeBron James. But if I'm literally living like LeBron James lived when he grew up,
right,
it's hard for me to go be like LeBron James.
And that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, and I'm going to get to the regular ass time. Honestly, that's the other thing is that what people have to realize is that they're not going to be LeBron James. They're not going to be Michael Jordan. They're not going to be Steve Jobs. They're not going to be Jeff Bezos. They're not going to be Zucks, right? They're not going to be these guys that have created this wonderful platform and made mega millions.
Billions.
Billions, excuse me. Yeah, billions, right? They're not. So you have to be like the best the fuck that you can be. And to Creed's point, I mean, it's about who you hang around. Look at who you hang around. If you want to be that Skip Scallywag or Ho-Ho, cool. That's what the fuck you're around. If that's what you want to do. If you want better for yourself, then do that, right? And prioritizing meaning, okay, this doesn't mean I can go out and get the dopest car first. Maybe I got to ride this hoopty out for a couple years. Yeah. It ain't going to be flashy, but it's going to get me from point A to point B. If shit works, I know I can get this motherfucking started up every morning and go, right? I'm not the nigga pulling up on the block like, yo, regular ass, look at my new 6 Series. Ha-ha, right? Like, to get your reaction. Prioritizing meaning, yo, do I got to rock the same T-shirt and joggers for the same 4 years, right? Next 4 years to sacrifice clothes, right?
Save that money. Yeah,
maybe you have little ones in your household. Maybe you don't. Maybe you've scaled back on buying shoes or buying clothes or buying bags or buying watches or whatever your vice is to prioritize things to get the stuff you want in regular ass time. Talk a little bit about that.
I mean, I think that hit shit right on the
Paul's head.
Yeah. But for me, it's more so prioritize, like starting very simple with stuff. So you set one goal you want. Say I want to get a tattoo, right? And it's an artist that I want that's in Florida or some shit. And say artist, he'll do something I want, but it's like $2,000.
Right. Sure.
But I really fucking want it.
Yeah.
The next man might not be like, man, that's fucking stupid. You could go to so-and-so right here. They do that shit for $100. No, nigga.
Well, that's a huge gap.
That's not that's definitely not. I'm definitely not going to so-and-so, and it's something I want. So you got to realize that.
Harley, European style.
Right. So the stuff that you want, it has to be for you. And you can't let anybody else influence that. So I'll prioritize, like, you know what, by this time, like November,
right,
I'll put X amount away to make sure I can afford to get it. Whereas, like I said, somebody else will be like, man, that's fucking stupid. You could be done. All right, that ain't for you. You know what I mean? This is the point I'm at. Or you should be saving up for this. You should. No, don't tell me. This is what I want. You know what I mean?
Well, first things first, you had to make a goal, and you did that.
Yeah.
That's the problem. A lot of people don't know what goals are, how to make them.
Right.
Yeah.
They just live life. They exist. They
Yeah,
don't
so
live
what
life.
is your advice, Sham, to these people that don't know? What are they? I mean, they may or may not be listening to us right now and be like, "Damn, you know what? You're right. I'm one of them niggas." But if they're not listening to us, I mean, because we've all probably have that coworker or family member or acquaintance that like doesn't think about that, because as much as you want to think people are educated and, you know, what do they say, that old phrase, common sense isn't that common?
Yeah, exactly.
God damn.
That
shit makes the world, common sense ain't so motherfucking common.
No.
People is out here fucking brain dead. Like, what's that fucking saying? You know, the lights are on, but
nobody's home.
Nobody's home.
Yeah.
Or the fucking car's running, but nobody's behind the wheel.
I agree with that, you know, to a sense, but you know, you first and foremost, you got to establish wants versus needs. They're not the same. They're not at all. So I think goals and wants kind of are related in a sense like that. You know what I'm saying? Your needs, you got to go take care of that. That's not an option. You know, you got to feed yourself and your kids, whatever. But as far as wants go, you got to go out there and know what you want to do. And how do you know what you want to do? You might turn it on TV. Hell, you might, like you said, see a mountain on some music video and go, shit, I want to do that. You might see a dog-ass fucking tattoo artist on Instagram and say, I want a tat. Motivation could come from anywhere, man, but you have to have it to get anything. So if you don't have motivation, first and foremost, forget it. And how do you get motivation?
Go ahead.
Speaking of motivation, like I was literally just talking to somebody about this, but like a lot of people like kind of going, you know, on a trip. Like a lot of people don't want to go on a trip. Why? Because they're scared. I had this dude tell me once before, like, I'm like, yeah, let's go on a trip. Let's go do something, da da da. He's like, oh no, I ain't never leaving Detroit. I'm like, what?
You should have got what they call
why did you even fucking ask me that?
Wait,
I would never do that.
Stage left.
I was like, wait, what?
Never leaving this
why you don't want to?
$3 forever, nigga. I roll with my niggas.
I legit had to be like, wait, why you not trying to leave Detroit? He was like, you know, because it just ain't shit else nowhere else for me. I ain't trying to see all that. But niggas are literally scared. It's almost like you look down this hallway and you see his shit down there, but you like, nah, I don't know.
The lights
fuck
are
with that.
off though, right?
I don't know what's down there. People are scared of new experiences, and
people are afraid of change.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Change isn't necessarily a bad thing, and that's what I keep trying to tell people around me. You know, coworkers or subordinates or what have you. Like, change is not necessarily a bad thing. It's be a good thing, and it's all about what you make it. And I know that sounds like super fucking cliche, but it's the reality of the situation. You're right. It's timing, it's patience, and it's jumping into the right opportunity. So hopefully you got something from prioritizing and making sure you get that shit straight, because, you know, now, you know, once you prioritize that kind of thing, we're talking about, you know, the life that you want, and Scumbag Sherm says it's such a depressing topic.
It is, bro. Like, what?
The life, talking about the life that you want versus the life that you have. And
exactly. Oh, damn.
I was thinking about that earlier.
It's just it's motivational, because it's just regular as Tom coming with it.
Come back like, damn, my life ain't shit.
Yeah, my life ain't shit.
You know, had to sit there and think like, damn.
That shit's fucking hilarious.
But back to prioritizing, right? Because again, just prioritize, right? I don't even have. I should probably be pulling this shit up as we talk about it. But talking about prioritizing and what the word prioritize means, right? So we'll get the White Man's Webster's Dictionary and talk. It's a verb, by the way, to designate or treat something, in parentheses, as more important than other things, right? Also determine the order for dealing with, in parentheses, a series of items or tasks according to their relative importance. Prioritize. Right? So, you know, again, life that you have versus what you want, it's not a negative thing. It's a wake-up call.
Yeah.
It's to me, that was, don't complain about what you don't have if you're not looking at what you got. That's how I looked at this. Don't complain, like, you know, who was that said I was in fucking, what's the name? That fucking weak ass Bow Wow movie. Why can't Pastor have a nice car?
Right.
Why can't Pastor have a nice house?
Yeah.
You know, that was
lottery ticket.
lottery
Yeah.
ticket. Yeah. So it's like, don't complain about it if you haven't put in that work. Don't complain about it if you're out here dropping motherfucking $37.99, $47.99, $89.99 bottles for Hennessy every pay week. Okay,
Three of them.
Three of them, right? If you're talking about, oh, I can't get draws for my kids, or don't talk about why I'm late on a car note, or I can't pay State Farm or Allstate or whoever. If you haven't prioritized that shit, you could tell your friends no. Hey, regular ass time, no, I can't go out this week. And if you really want to know, nigger, I'm broke.
Right.
Your friends and your family.
And your family.
Especially your family.
You're right, because you're right. You guys are right. Family, because said, oh shit, I keep thinking of soul food in my head. Family bring you down worse than friends. I'm sorry. Every time I hear that, it's this movie.
Yeah.
My childhood was fucked up, but stay with me. It's just, every time you hear that, because family does. I mean, they want you to live up to this standard. It's like, oh, you're not coming to eat with us? What do you mean you're not coming to eat with us? Well, bitch, you just told me 4 hours before I went to go fucking eat. I ordered myself a goddamn pizza because it was on sale at Jets. And you bitches want to go to P.F. Chang or fucking Benihana or some shit and have me spending $40, $50 when my budget tonight was $8.99. It's things like that, that you have to prioritize and say, hey, if I do, Tom talked about earlier, if I do want to stack some shit up, I can stack away for a rainy day fund. That's what the whole rainy day fund is I throw 5, 10, 20, 15, however many dollars of your paycheck that you could sacrifice that you just won't touch of some in case shit type thing, right? Prioritize that, be diligent in having that fund, pay your fucking bills, work out a goddamn payment plan. I mean, everybody, no one person is perfect in paying bills and structuring budgets. No. It happens, right? We slip, we have vices, things happen, we make mistakes. It's human nature.
It's called life, and it's hard to make things a priority, but you kind of have to. I guess my only thing is I don't like watching people make things a non-priority a fucking priority. Like, man, you know how much time and wasting effort you doing trying to save this person, or your ass is in traffic 18 hours a day, or stupid shit that you can just totally reprioritize and make not a big a deal. You know what I'm saying? I just hate seeing people do that. Like, your time's your time, but please don't waste it, man.
Yeah, I know personally, it's just I had got to a point in my life where I got tired of just dealing with the routine and just the not being happy and just like go to work, come home, go deal with home, whatever the fuck, go to work, and it just got boring to me, and just like it got to the point of like, man, life has got to be better than this, and then it just like I made some changes to get myself right, and it was a really big benefit for me, because I am happy. I have stuff that I was able to accomplish on my own and things like that. And I've developed that, I wanted to have this life versus the life I was living. Like it was a facade, like it wasn't real, like it wasn't. Yeah. It's like that, people do things for the gram, like, oh yeah, I'm happy. Yay, look at this, look at this smile, and I'm enjoying this, and that shit, I didn't really like that shit. You know what I mean? So it's just like when you do things for yourself, and like you said, don't worry about friends, don't worry about family. Do things for yourself to make yourself happy, and then everything around you will kind of conform to that. And then, people will fuck with you for the stuff that you're into, or they know not to approach you with that this bullshit type of shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's hard at first, but ultimately, like, for me, it's just happiness is the ultimate goal for me. Like, I just want to be happy. I want to explore, experience life. I don't want to just be stuck going to work, getting off, going to work, getting off, going to work. That's
what I'm learning, what I'm discovering is no is very important. Like a child, like that's pretty much the second thing they're going to learn. No, you need to relearn that shit as an adult, because a lot of people will pull you somewhere you're not trying to be or trying to go, and next thing you know, you done went on their adventure, and you done forgot what the fuck you was doing entirely.
Man, right?
You know what I mean? And next thing you know, a week done passed, and that thing you tried to make a priority is no longer important. It's not a priority. You caught up in their bullshit or whatever. So, no, people got to learn that shit for themselves and for others. If you don't know how to say no now, and you can get in trouble that way for sure. So going forward, I'm kind of a nice person in that sense, but hey, I got no problem saying no, and I'm learning that it feels good to tell a motherfucker no. Like, you know what? Nah.
I had to tell somebody.
Got it.
I had to tell somebody no last week, and they weren't, comprehensive in the event of no. And they said, "What do you mean?" I said,
"Yeah, right.
Capital N, capital O, or lowercase n, lowercase o."
That's my thing.
And
What
they
do
were like
you
this.
mean? What do I mean?
They were like this. They were like, but that's not an argument. I said, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's an answer.
It's a goddamn
And
answer.
you never know what you telling that person no, the good that it can do
for them.
You know what I mean? It can open their eyes up to something. It can, like, damn, you telling me no? Like,
right.
motherfucker, well, wait a minute.
But a
And
lot
then
of
it's
us,
like, you know what? Well, fuck it then. And then while you thinking about it, like, oh, they was probably right telling me no or some shit like that.
yeah, but
You know what I mean?
You get a lot of people, they hear no and react wrong. Like,
Yeah.
oh, no. Like, I just violated your entire existence.
Right,
Like,
right.
Nah, man, that's, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And when you face with them people, like, it could be somebody's girl or their man, and, they tell them no and they fucking trip, and they were trying to be strong with their convictions, and they can't, and they fall off and bow down to whatever this person's. Get them people out your life.
Definitely
You know what I'm
don't want
saying? They want to make them a less of a priority than
Right.
anything.
I know for me, like, it's funny because I was literally thinking about this at work yesterday when I was walking down the hall thinking, like, I really just want to run out this bitch right now. And that was the thought. And I'm like, wait a minute. Let's rewind. Let's go back. This is how I keep going. Like, this is my biggest motivation. Like, yeah, I know I'm not exactly where I want to be right now, but look how far I fucking came. Like, I had to look back like, damn. But a year ago, I wasn't doing shit. I wasn't doing this. I wasn't doing that. I'm about to, like get this huge goal this year that I've been working on for 6 years for sure. And it's like, all right, things do come, but you got to push forward. You got to be positive. That's my biggest thing. Is like, if you're not positive about where you are, like, and I was funny. I was just telling my son this. I said, even when you're not feeling good, you got to smile like you fucking are and push through, like, and make yourself remember, I can do this. I don't care what nobody tell me. I don't care how I'm feeling. I don't care this white motherfucker racist. I'm still gonna come to work.
Or black motherfucker.
Or black
racist too.
Or black motherfucker.
And do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna get what I want because that's what I want. And I said I could. And I don't give a fuck who thought I couldn't.
So you got to put that in your brain. If it doesn't start in your own mind, it won't happen, period. So,
and that's why I think personally with me, I live in my own motherfucking world, and people can't tell me shit.
So you a pimp in your own mind?
I am. I'm a pimp in my own mind because I talk to myself a lot like, bitch, get up.
Damn.
And I'll be like, yeah, nigga, you right. Get up. Like, yeah, don't you feel better about yourself? And I say sorry. And I'm like, I'm sorry, nigga. Shit, you right. And I get up here and become a better person about life and shit. You gotta motivate yourself. I just think that, man, because no, I don't know all the answers. Yes, I got all the motherfucking questions, but it's something that people can't tell me. And, like Creed said, with her son and your own personal motivation, niggas can't tell me nothing about my family, about my kids. You just can't, because I'm a man, grown-ass man. I'm a human. I'm going to fuck up, make mistakes. I'm not the perfect parent, but I'm going to learn along the way, and I have a fucking high-powered skateboard to do it while I'm thinking about it.
I'm glad
Get
you ain't got
boosted,
a
nigga.
Toy. Get boosted, nigga.
I'm glad you ain't got a DJ envy nobody out here.
Envy.
DJ.
Yeah, we're not even going to talk about that shit.
Sensitive
We ain't
ass
going to talk
nigga.
about that shit.
I'm just
So
glad
is
TK
that-
got
That
it.
nigga, look, dark skin, Wesley Snipes 2, light skinned niggas, leave your envy, -1.
I just want to know, like, how you was telling yourself in your head,
Yeah.
get your ass up.
Yep.
Is this how you want the kangaroo to look to you?
Yeah. I'm gonna be like that, like, nigga, if the kangaroo can jump, nigga, you can jump too, nigga. Bounce, nigga.
You ain't trying to get bounced by the kangaroo?
See, there goes that Ham and Jerry shit. But you beige confused niggas that don't know whether to go to the dark side or the light end of the
Oh, you
things.
trying to get boosted?
Yep.
by it.
Yeah. Fucking tug of war time over here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, tug of war. You just stay confused, nigga.
man.
Dark skin, light skin. Dark skin, light skin. Whoever's winning this week. I think dark skin's winning, so I'm with the darkies.
Oh my
The
goodness.
darkies. Here we go.
Dark, yeah.
Dark tails, nigga.
He's going there.
Like,
He's
damn.
going
You
there.
already, you already
Okay.
know where I'm going.
Here we go.
Beige nigga issues.
Mention DJ Envy one time.
Yeah.
Shit, nigga. He gets it
Right.
Catches fellas.
Yep.
Shit.
Beige nigga issues over there.
Fuck
Regular ass
DJ
time.
Envy, by the way.
Nigga trying to go a black beard to be blacker than you are.
That's ridiculous.
Aim high, Willis. Aim high. And on that note, I'm just excited, man. I'm excited to just provide this amount of content, to drop these gems each and every week for you, for a friend, for a coworker, for a family member. You got to tell them, like, yo, listen to BTF. And they say, what the fuck is BTF? It's Blue Tigers Fitted. What the fuck is a Blue Tigers Fitted? You tell them, just listen, okay? Just fucking listen, right? iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, right? Freshly Made Music is put together a track list and a playlist for you each and every week so you guys can interact with us more, right? So you interact with us via the pod, via social media, but this way we're all connected by music, man. It's like the universal language. So you get to see and hear how we're living our week, man, what kind of moods we're in. Tom's in a holy man mood, tranquil type mood. Sherm is, stuck in 92 to 98. Me, I'm just bars. And Timberland boots in 90-degree weather, but and hoodies. But you get a variety of all of that. And I think it's a beautiful thing because it brings us all together and you guys can experience that and share that and just have a great time, man. It's not more than what it is. It's content, again, on your way home, on your way to work, while you're up in the morning, while you're working on stuff in the background, while you're playing 2K. I mean, whatever it is, man, we appreciate that each and every week. So definitely make sure you check us out. Blue Tigers Fitted has a network. Check out our network partners, man. They are also doing their thing, providing some really dope content. LV from Flint, the Daily Brew Podcast. Okay, you got to check them out, man. The Daily Brew Podcast. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out on SoundCloud right now. Go grab a bag of Granny's Roast, anywhere from $5.99 to $19.99 for you coffee lovers. Give it to your boss, give it to your coworker, your granny, your auntie, anybody that drinks that real coffee, man. They're going to really enjoy that and love that. So check them out, man, and check LV over at the Daily Brew Podcast. Nat, Tell, check the ladies out over at the G-Spot Podcast, giving you a different perspective on the female perspective. Not a bunch of dudes, right, sitting around talking about some shit. No, it's some ladies and giving the ladies' perspective on life, relationship, struggle, hustle, and all those wonderful things, man. So again, myself, BtfCreed, Scumbag Sherm, regular ass time, BtfCreed. We appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna check y'all out on the next one. Comment, share, do all those wonderful things. We love you.